Hello everybody and welcome in to a brand new camera angle here inside the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here live up in the press box as we get set. There we are. Hello, brand new robo camera. Kind of scary, nowhere to hide when Josh puts the spotlight on us up here in the Jeff Keyes Auto Sales press box. Cole, for the first time this season, the Black Bears are going to host the Danbury Hat Tricks. We're going to see the Hat Tricks a lot this year. They struggled opening weekend against the Port Huron Prowlers, but they're looking to get back in the win column here in weekend number 2.
Yeah, I think struggle might be an understatement. They had 1 goal in 2 games against those Port Huron Prowlers, so they come into tonight averaging half a goal a game. It's a much different hat trick team than we're used to. The emphasis is on grit and grind and throwing the body around. The Russian line of last year that scored a lot of goals, all of those guys are gone. It's really going to fall on the captain, Johnny Ruiz, and new head coach, John Bierchen.
Well, on the other side of things for the Black Bears, big news breaking this week. Tyson Kirkby and Nick Swain both placed on the 15-day IR. Both of those guys will be reevaluated at the end of their 15-day period. Tyson got on it a little bit sooner than Nick did, so that'll come at the end of the month as we near the Halloween season. So moving forward for the Black Bears, they're going to have to call on some other people to lift up the scoring department. Leading the team right now is C.J. Stubbs. He's got 5 points with 1 goal and 4 assists.
Yeah, C.J. Stubbs has been sensational, especially up in Watertown against the Wolves last Saturday. He seemed to be everywhere the Black Bears needed him. I believe it was the power play goal he cashed in on during that one, and it was almost right off the draw exactly what they needed when they needed it. And Stubbs, part of that SPHL presence that came over between him, Bondarenko, and Jansen, the longest tenured of the 3, of course, and seemingly showing how comfortable he is in Binghamton.
Well, we'll see how the Black Bears line up tonight. We'll talk about it when we come back right after these messages. Black Bears and Hat Tricks coming up in just a little bit. You're listening to the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Don't forget.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Hope everybody liked that new camera angle for our press cam. Very exciting. And I thought it looked really well. So big shout out to all the video guys doing an excellent job helping us correct some of our mistakes from last week. Cole, let's talk about tonight's injuries and scratches. They're brought to you by our good friends over at UHS Sports Medicine. Obviously, the big news, and we hinted at it at the top of the show, Tyson Kirkby and Nick Swain both placed on the 15-day IR. And then healthy extras tonight, Emerson Emery, Cody Rumsey, Nolan Egbert, and Luke Dobles.
Well, the Black Bears were missing both those guys last time we saw them up in Watertown, and you could tell Kirkby's presence. He had 3 goals opening night, had the hats fallen here in the Visions Veterans Memorial Arena, and a guy like Swain, part of that championship team last year, who brings that big presence with a nice shot and some smooth moving legs, is definitely a loss. But it gives guys like Jacob Shankar and Zachary Demarais a chance to make their home debut tonight. They played against Watertown last time. It gives them a chance to show what they're made of.
And Cole, you did an excellent job with Eli broadcasting that game just a couple of, or actually 7 days ago, I would say a couple of days ago. And what did you learn from watching? I know you called it from the office. What did you learn from the Black Bears' first road game playing in front of Wyatt Friedlander?
Well, you could tell that they were really had that little extra motivation in them from Friedlander because they were trying to keep him with his first win. He just stayed in the game, was able to turn pucks away, able to just get himself into good positions to make stops and make saves. And through that, Friedlander was able to find his way to a victory, especially after that third period offensive explosion where the team just seemed like they couldn't miss. Tim Kim, of course, had 2 goals, first of his young career. And the Black Bears really showed everyone can make a difference, and each piece of that lineup is just as important as everyone else.
Well, the Black Bears are 2-0-0. They do only have 5 points in the standings because the shootout victory only counts as 2, not 3. Danbury is looking to pick up their first win of the season. A little bit of a lackluster opening weekend against the Port Huron Prowlers. Only scored 1 goal in the 2 games played. We were talking with their manager of broadcasting, Doug Latuca. Said over 250 penalty minutes in those 2 games combined between the 2 sides. Now, that was a little bit of stewing over last season from the playoffs, but it also carried over into the tail end of Saturday night's contest, leading to multiple suspensions for the hat tricks. So, taking a look over at that, for Zachary Pamaleon and Josh Tomasi, both end up with suspensions. Jesse Swanson was also suspended, also announced his retirement from professional hockey earlier this week. So a lot of extracurriculars going on now. Port Huron was slapped with suspensions as well. But tonight our focus is on the Danbury hat tricks. Gearing up here for opening face-off coming up in just a little bit here in Binghamton. We're step aside. Come back with more on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show right after this.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears. Welcome back in, everybody. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Counting down, you see it up on the big board. It's time to meet tonight's starters, brought to you by our good friends at ANC Heating and Air Conditioning. The voice of Vision Veterans Memorial Arena is Mr. Frank Perney, and he's got the starting lineups for tonight.
number 61, Dan Weaver. And starting in goal, number 72, Connor McAnanama. And now the rest of your Binghamton Black Bears. Black Bears head coach is Grant Sherwood.
Thank you, Frank. Again, that's our friends over at ANC Heating and Air Conditioning starting lineup. Tim Kim jumps into Tyson Kirkby's spot up on the front line. Gavin Yates will actually move to the center position from the left wing. CJ Stubbs remains on the right. Dan Weaver making his home debut this season. Back from training camp in the ECHL with the Reading Royals, and he's paired up on the first defensive pairing with Mr. Dan Stone. Tonight they play in front of Connor McAnanama. More on that in just a little bit.
Please welcome tonight's honorary starters, the Binghamton Blizzards.
Binghamton Blizzard are honorary starters making their way out onto the ice here tonight, as we will throw it back down for Frank for the presentation of the national anthem.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise if you are able and remove your caps. Performing our national anthem tonight, the Black Bears season ticket holder, Keith Godoy.
That was Black Bears season ticket holder Keith Godoy performing his rendition of the national anthem. Excellent job. Simon Funeral Home and Cremation Services. Ceremonial puck drop taking place. Johnny Ruiz now doesn't have to worry about being a coach and a player this season. Can just focus on being the captain of this Hat Tricks club. Here we'll line up with Gavin Yates for the ceremonial puck drop with our good friends from the UHS Breast Care Center.
Yep, it's a little bit of a different role for Johnny Ruiz, not one he's not used to, however. He's been the captain of this team for quite a long time, but no longer co-head coaches with Kyle Gonzalez. Kyle Gonzalez, of course, retired at the end of last season.
All right, time for our D-squared goaltending matchup here for tonight. Danbury's netminder, number 29, Kyle Penton. Oh, it looks like we're going to talk about Connor first. All right, we can do that. Oh, nope, there's Penton. Okay. All right, Kyle Penton. He's 0-1-0 on the season, 4 goals against and a save percentage of .862. Then on the other side, Connor McAnanama won the first game of the season for the Black Bears in the shootout, posts a 1-0-0 record. Save percentage of .800 and goals against average of .370.
Does this place not just go nuts anytime they hear the name Connor McAnanama? I mean, it's electric as soon as he steps on the ice. this place starts to buzz.
Opening face-off brought to you by our good friends at BAE Systems is officially underway. Danbury wins the opening draw, and they're shoot the puck around the wall. Ruiz tries to keep it in at the line. He temporarily will, but not before Yates able to bring it out. Tries to split the Red Sea, but unfortunately, he's stripped of the puck by the Hat Tricks defenders as they try to transition here through the neutral zone. Tonight's first period and all first periods this year are brought to you by our friends over at FW Web Company. Visit them at nearby 62 Griswold Street in downtown Binghamton or online anytime at fwweb.com. This puck knocked out in midair by Austin Belfay, the Massachusetts native wearing the number 88 jersey for the Hat Tricks. Going to see him a lot on this line with Zajac and Legkoff. Legkoff able to just bump it off the wall all the way to the far side. That fresh ice, that puck will glide for a while. Danbury's on a delayed offside call, so they'll have to skate back towards the bench. And getting a look at Mac Jensen. 2 goals and 2 assists so far in his 2 games for the Black Bears, as this one is shot around the wall back to the other side. So now Jansen giving chase, and he's run into immediately by Karasarov. That puck gets caught up in the backside of the netting, I believe. And that will take us to our first stoppage, 1:40 into this one, Cole.
Yeah, a lot of not chippiness, I want to say choppiness out there on the ice. Not either team really getting a chance to look at the other one's goalie. No shots on net yet, as both teams feeling each other out. Like we said, first time they're seeing each other this season. It's always that feeling out process when the two teams finally get back together. It's been a long time since these two have squared off. Was it the last game of the regular season last year that they were the last time?
I believe it was. Unfortunately, the Black Bears and Hat Tricks did not meet in the postseason last year. It's actually the second straight year that the two have not met. Here's a late 2-on-1. Ruiz trying to get his first shot off of the night. Broken up nicely at the last second by the newcomer making his FPHL debut. That is Austin Durazio. And Durazio wearing the number 11 jersey. He's paired up tonight with Cam Cervoni. Now on the far side, Robinson reversing it around the wall, stolen away by the Black Bears. Third line transitions through the middle of the ice over to Clark, far side. Throws it into the mixer looking for a redirect from Cervoni. Penton able to keep the pads tight, make the save. Stone's shot tipped on target, rebound, knocked in. Cam Clark opens up the scoring for the Black Bears. 1-0 Binghamton.
Well, it was a great job by Clark. He able to get into the mixer right there and keep that puck alive, bouncing, and able just to smack it past Pinton. He didn't really ever have a chance with the Black Bears crossing. It was a bad rebound control from him. Here's the replay. The shot comes on, bad rebound control, a friendly hop right to Cam Clark. And Clark, he makes no mistake for his first of the season. Dan Stone gets his first assist as an alternate captain. And the Black Bears get the first lead of the night.
So Binghamton grabs the first goal here at home. Cam Clark gets his first of the season. And as Cole mentioned, Dan Stone gets his first point since being named an assistant captain.
Good for Dan Stone. He's been on this team for quite a long time, a leader in that locker room, and now rewarded with that A on his chest, taking over for his good friend Dakota Bond. Another assist for Shankar, had one last time out in Watertown, so 2 straight games for a point for the rookie.
Lakoff with a nice scoring opportunity on the Danbury end of the ice. Yates is going to waste no time admiring it, though, as Kim has the puck behind the Danbury netminder. Trot back over for Yates into the low slot. Ramaker's got handcuffed, and this one's going to come back out into the neutral zone, where Weaver will reload with Ramakers. Little touch pass for Kim, 2-on-4. Yates gets the handoff, cuts in towards the middle of the ice, and his stick is impeded on the way through legally. Cycling it back up top, Ramakers pinches in. Yates across for Cervoni, and it just goes wide of the target. Harwell reversing it around, he's the extra forward for the hat tricks here tonight. Our old friend Josh Newberg wearing the 16 jersey, dressed in white, black, and orange. He's going to center that third line for Danbury here tonight. Harwell gets run into. Good forecheck by Austin Thompson, laying the lumber early in this one. Shots favor the Black Bears 3-1 early. This is a stretch pass for Bondarenko. He's got a step, cuts in, 5-hole, he scores! Ivan Bondarenko gets his first as a Black Bear, and Binghamton leads by a pair early in this one.
Well, Bondarenko was just shot out of a cannon right there. All of a sudden, there were two defenders in front of him, and then in an instant, they were behind him. He turns those jets on and able to beat Kyle Penton down low in the 5-hole. Here it is again, the pass from Anderson, right on the tape. Bondarenko turns on the jets, gets right into the hash marks, and makes no mistake.
So Binghamton with 2 goals early here at home, both from guys who are scoring their first goals of the season. Now, Durazio will fire right into the chest of Penton. Probably a little bit of a heat check right there to see if the Black Bears shots can keep piling in. Penton will make the save. Shots are now 5-1, but where it matters the most, Binghamton up by a pair.
Yeah, Bondo's first goal of the season, had 2 assists last week, so 3 points for one of the newer Black Bears, Ivan Bondarenko. Spent last season with Pensacola in the FSVHL, comes over to Binghamton, makes an instant impact.
So Raleigh now is going to skate up the ice. Jake Raleigh, after spending last season with the Macon Mayhem, finding a home here with the Danbury Hat Tricks. He's going to wear number 61. Bondarenko far side to Jensen. Jensen shaves up a lot of snow. They even get out wide. Durazio's turnaround bid able to be knocked away by Fenton. And Hat Tricks able to clear no further than the center line. Now Binghamton rolling a line change right now. Got to be careful with maintaining control of the puck. Desmarais, number 16 in green, making his home debut. Going to give chase after the puck. But look out, here comes Danbury back the other way. Ledkoff coming over. And we do have a whistle for too many men on the ice.
I believe it's going to be on the Hat Tricks and not a penalty you want to take down by 2, is to have too many men on the ice. But we'll talk about that when we get back, Brooks.
First time out of the night. Black Bears lead by a pair. Back with you right after this.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. The Black Bears find themselves on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. A bench minor for too many men on the ice. Going to be served by Desmarais in the penalty box. So the Hat Tricks power play is looking to get them on the board here. LaBelle will play it down low. Binghamton able to get this one out. Stubbs is going to take a look at Jensen trying to go short-handed. This is one of the key spots that the Black Bears are going to miss Tyson Kirkby for whatever period of time that he's going to be out. Big penalty killer. Big short-handed scoring threat as well.
Yeah, he is, and you know, he just has that presence that teams are scared of him even when they have their man up. However, this Hat Tricks power play was abysmal last week. They had over 20 opportunities, only able to convert once, so they're looking for some new tricks here to try to get back in the score column.
LaBelle's saucer pass ricochets off the glove of Ruiz. ends up going in down low. Stone gets there first as Ramaker's now looking for the opportunity. And this one will be punched back out into the neutral zone. 13:30 left to go here in the period. Sent back across. Raleigh with a deceptive snapshot, as Bondarenko just able to elevate that one off the glass and get it out.
Here they come the other way now. The hat trick's doubling back, turning this puck up ice, and Sirota there to be the good forecheck. He gets back to Penton. Penton's gonna have to just play it behind his own goal before it's sent all the way up. Now back in the Black Bear end of the ice. Able just to get this puck into a corner. Power play time running out. Desmarais returns, and they're back off and running 5-on-5.
Well, the Black Bears kill it off. Northeastern Striping Corporation, Ponyco for all your pavement and concrete needs. The PKers do the job. Now trying to extend a little bit of momentum, as this one is going to be offside at the blue line.
Black Bears up 6-1 on shots so far. Two of them able to find the back of the net, as they're not really giving the hat tricks any momentum or any room to work with. Kim up the ice, able to get that one off the draw. Goes inside out right by the blue, right by the dots, and then turns back around. Shot in, stopped away by Penton. Weaver's shot now goes high and wide and will roll all the way out of the zone. Stone now back to recover. He'll start the breakout up ice. A little too far, but gets a tip right there from a friendly face and able to keep that away from icing. Now it's doubled back this time, and the hat tricks start their way up ice.
Weaver tries to cut through the middle. His ice cut in half, loses control of the puck, saucered ahead up to the red line. And Stubbs will give chase to the far side. Right along at the half wall, Yates will chop in around it. Backhander denied by Fenton. Tries to reach out for it, and a referee will blow the whistle. And there will be a stoppage here. Offensive zone draw here coming up for the Black Bears.
Much to the displeasure of the Visions Veterans Memorial Arena crowd. That one blown dead there as the referee lost sight of it. And now the Black Bears will get an offensive zone draw. It'll be Johnny Ruiz and Austin Thompson sliding in to take it.
Sent back out through the neutral zone. Ramaker is able to find it first. He's pressured by Raleigh. He'll calmly just go across the ice to his partner tonight, which is Jesse Anderson. Now, last week we saw Scott play with Dan Stone, but now that he's playing with Jesse, they got a righty and a lefty back on the blue line for Coach Sherwood and Coach Quinville's club.
Oh yeah, you knew it was kind of just a placeholder spot until Dan Weaver hopefully came back, and for the Black Bears, they were able to get him back. I'm sure the plan the whole time was to have Scott and Jesse play together.
And this one's shot into the crowd. Referees are going to get together, and they're going to discuss. And it was a very quick discussion. This is going to be delay of game against the hat tricks for puck over the glass. So Trey DeLory guilty of the penalty, and the Black Bears are going to be on the Myers security power play here, trying to grab their third goal of the period.
Yeah, looking to go up here by a commanding 3-goal lead, only halfway through the first.
Danbury will win the face-off, and this one's sent all the way down the ice. There's 10 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. The score is 2-0. So now Yates will come back across the line. They're set it up. Still 5 forwards on this power play unit. Bondarenko, Jansen, Thompson, Yates, and Stubbs. This is Yates on the backhand. Circling around, Stubbs steps into one, but he will fire wide. Nobody holding the blue line for the Black Bears as Bondarenko was quarterbacking in the middle of the ice, so he's going to be forced to retreat. Quick re-entry into the zone for Binghamton. Drop back pass here for Bondarenko. Going to play catch with Jensen. Black Bears overloading the left side of the ice right now as we're halfway through the FW Webb Company first period. Thompson across looking for Stubbs, charging at the back post. Just hops over his stick. And Bondarenko will just calmly slow things down. Jensen fires. Tipped wide, I believe, off the body of LaBelle. That was a wrist shot, and that had a lot behind it. Now Jansen up top, passing it around the horn. Now her step into it, high riser. Off the shoulder of Fenton, stays in play.
It's that 5 forward unit now for the Black Bears here. Coach Sherwood raved about him to me when I talked to him this week.
Yates tries to whack one in from a low angle, maybe ricocheted off the netminder. It stays out, 25 seconds left to go, and the first unit is still out there. Have had no stoppages on the power play. Puck stayed in motion the entire time. Jensen down low for Stubbs, fires looking for the top shelf. Fought off by Fenton. And now Jansen back. Over to Yates. Stone will step in. Denied right on the doorstep. Thompson couldn't whack it home. We're back to 5-on-5 and caught by Penton. And that will send us to our second media timeout of the night. Black Bears come up empty-handed on the power play. 8:50 left to go here. Binghamton leads 2-0.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on 2 wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. Scores 2-0 Binghamton. 8:50 left to go here in the first period. Well, the puck did not stop that last power play sequence on the Meyer Security power play. Binghamton able to generate some good shots and opportunities, but not able to cash home. And those 5 forwards now, after that media timeout, none of which found on the ice. They're probably going to be sitting for just a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that long for PP1. They didn't have to go out of the zone. They were able to keep a sustained 2-minute pressure in the Danbury zone. Just some strong defense and goaltending from the visiting team kept it out of their net.
Delori's shot fluttered, and a stand-up catch made by McAnanamaw will just freeze things down.
Well, puck just kind of popped in the air. C-Mac said he'd seen enough. Just kind of swallowed that one up. And he'll just wait for another faceoff. Can't blame him. Once the play gets a little choppy like that, you might as well just hold on and let everyone reset. Something to note, Brooks, shots 10-1 in favor of the Black Bears. Only 1 shot so far. 2. Oh, actually that one went wide, so 1 for the Danbury Hat-Tricks.
Zajac tries a backhand pass. It's knocked away. Yates trying to knock this one out of the zone, doing good work on the forecheck. He can't get it out, but it does fall back to Ramekers and the Black Bears defense, so now it comes back the other way. Stubbs will drop it over far side for Yates. A lot of speed on this line as Yates tries to push it back up towards the blue line. Ramekers can't play it. Zajac able to get it out, and Belfay will give chase. Partially forces an errant pass from Anderson. The puck pinballs around on the far side. LaBelle, D-to-D with Christou. His shot gonna be blocked, maybe a little bit of friendly fire. Black Bears try to clear, but LaBelle able to keep it in. Lets Danbury get to work on the forecheck. As they have a shove for Anderson down low near the goal line. Kim is stripped of the puck. Hat-Trick's doing a good job of keeping the Black Bears in their own end right now, while they're also able to change their blue liners and get new bodies out onto the ice. Stretch pass ahead for Yates. He does enough just to get a piece of it to nullify icing, and it'll go all the way behind the goal. Binghamton able to get a change. And they'll restart again here. Second line out for Coach Sherwood. Thompson in the middle, Jansen and Bondarenko on the wings. Pass off the wall from Jansen to Thompson. Thompson shot blocked right into the skate of LaBelle. Does a nice job of standing up Thompson, getting the puck out. Danbury transitions back the other way. McAnanama will just freeze it, her backhand it. Waiting to see when McAnanama gets a little bit more active with the stick. You know he's always a threat for the stretch pass. And we'll see if that opens up, especially in that second period.
It's certainly fun to watch when McAnanama controls the puck. He's one of the best in the league in terms of goaltenders who can play the puck up.
Durazio able to get that one deep and then stolen right back in by Danbury. Robinson to the far side. Little drop pass looking for Raleigh in front of the net. Never made it to him. He was parked in front of McAnanama. Stretch pass ahead to Desmarais. Desmarais gets on his horse. Clark looking for his second. His stick was blocked at the last second by Zajac. Zajac applying pressure on Dan Stone. Carrying the puck up the wall by himself. Wise, he will go far side to his partner Weber. And Clark muscled off the puck by Zajac. And that one, unfortunately for the Hat-Tricks, takes a bounce off of the referee as it goes around to the far side. Stone picks his head up, looks at his options. He's getting peppered down low just outside the trapezoid. A light shove into the wall, but does enough for the Black Bears to get this one out of dodge. Sirota, backhand, too far ahead for Clark. Gets the return feed, though. Flutters one towards the net. Pitton able to punch that one away. And then Sirota knocked down to the eyes by Newberg. Binghamton bench wanted a call. Not going to get one provided to him. As Anderson will just collect it behind his own cage. Binghamton starts the process of a line change. Gets the top line out there as Sirota makes his way to the forward door.
Danbury starting to get some action going. Not been able to get towards the net, but able to keep the Black Bears pinned in their own zone.
Yates' centering pass goes through the blue paint and all the way out back to Ramaker's far side. His wrist shot caught by Pitton, and that'll take us to our final timeout of the first half. 4:39 left to go. Black Bears lead by 2, thanks to Cam Clark and Ivan Bondarenko. We're back with you after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears lead 2-0 over the Hat-Tricks for the first time this season. Cole, the same two teams are going to meet tomorrow night at the Danbury Ice Arena for the second matchup of the season series. 4:39 left to go here in this one in the opening frame, brought to you by our friends at FW Web. Shots are enormously favoring the Black Bears 11-1 through 15 minutes.
You could say they have 11 times as many.
Anderson now will backtrack it into his zone, paired up with Ramekers tonight. Binghamton has the top line out there following immediate timeout. Kim runs into the linesman on the way through. Works out for Binghamton, though. Yates comes in, tries to open up the goalie. He did. Slid it through the 5-hole, and it just went wide. Looks like the goal judge got a little trigger happy on the red light button. Anderson over to the far side for Ramekers. Now quarterback's in the middle. Slap shot blocked. That one's going to sting in the morning. Jordan Crom getting in the way of that one. Low angle. Anderson to Kim. A one-timer in tight. Sails wide, back over to Kim. Four settles it down, tries a drag shot. Another block shot, that time by Harwell. Yates able to glove it down. It's a shooting gallery here this shift for the Black Bears. Any puck they can get, they're throwing it in Penton's target. Stubbs up top for the D-man, Ramekers, who pinches in. Ramekers for Kim. Start a wide cycle. As Kim makes his way up top, trying to display his skating ability. Binghamton starts rolling a change. Jansen, freshman out. Off the bench here. As Ramekers goes looking for the tip. Yates is right on the doorstep, and so is Anderson pinching in on the far side. Quick re-entry, though, for Binghamton. Danbury does a fire drill for a line change. Wrist shot from Yates, punched away by Penton. And they're going to say Ramekers holds that one in at the line. And now Newberg finally able to get that one out deep enough to where the Black Bears are going to have to backtrack it all the way down. It goes into the crease on McAnanamaw's side, and here do the smart thing and just cover up for a face-off.
Yeah, some extended zone time there for Binghamton, just keeping the shots peppering and peppering on Kyle Penton. And he has been hung out to dry so far by his defense. Some good blocks now finally in that last flurry of events, but 14 shots on goal so far for Binghamton. Something to note, Brooks, that's Troy Harwell, Chase's brother. Chase not in the lineup tonight. I don't believe that he is re-signed yet.
He also changed his number this year. 6.
I pointed out you said Harwell, and I did a double take because I didn't remember Chase signing, and then I remembered Troy had.
No, Troy, yeah, so Troy's the one who's in right now. Older brother Chase, a statement piece on that first line for Danbury as Ruiz tries to stuff chance on McAnanamaw. That should be the second shot of the night on target for the hat tricks. Raleigh's going to spin around along with Robinson down low. Robinson tried to center up for Ruiz, who found himself in between the dots. Got handcuffed, and that'll lead for an opportunity for the Black Bears. Thompson out wide. One stick handle too many as it falls into the open corner. Stolen away by Bondarenko. Where did he come from? Now DeRazio hit a slick spot on the ice, lost his edge, but stays with the puck. Jansen back for Thompson, into the chest of Penton. Able to make the save. And Craig able to just punch that one out towards the red line. Thompson, though, on the quick re-entry for the Black Bears, will shoot it around the wall for Jensen, giving chase on the near side. Bottom left corner of your screen. Settled down by Zajac. And Belfay will cross over the line for the hat tricks. Belfay fires. That one gets denied by McAnanamaw. They tried to go between the 5-hole. Karasov tries to stuff it in on the far side post. McAnanamaw reached for it with his blocker, but the Black Bears able to keep that one in play. 1:20 left to go here in the FW Webb Company first period. Over to Sirota, all alone on the doorstep. Penalty is coming up against the Black Bears when they touch this one. Extra attacker gets over the wall and finally touched up by Clark down low. And they're going to tab Sirota for goaltender interference at the end of that play.
Yeah, Binghamton bench not happy about that. Let's take a look on the replay if we get a chance here. Sirota just crashing the net hard. Even got a shot on goal. And then his momentum took him into Penton. And he gets tabbed with the penalty there as it looks like an explanation being given to Mac Jansen. Here it is from the overhead view. You're going to see Sirota at the top right of your screen just crashing the goal and gets that leg extended and takes the legs out from Penton.
Crowd just saw it up on the replay. They didn't like it. I think there's a lot of people dressed in green on the Black Bears bench who would agree with them, but we digress. 1 minute left to go here in the opening frame. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill is back out on the ice, and with authority, they try to slap that one out of the zone. Held in beautifully at the line by LaBelle, only temporarily though, as Jansen able to get it out to the red line, but no further. Danbury able to get it back into the offensive zone for just a split second. Authority back out to the center circle. Now Ruiz skates in on the backhand. Looking for a friend to pass to, he finds LaBelle. Wrist shot through traffic, never made it to McAnanama. Loose puck goes off the post, and that one ends up in the back of the net. I believe it hit number 24, Jordan Crom, out in front. It hit the initial post. I heard the ting. McAnanama couldn't locate it, and it's a power play goal for the Hat Tricks with 23 seconds left in the first period to put the visitors from Connecticut on the board.
Yeah, just a funky hop there. It even hit, I think, McAnanama on the backside. This overhead's going to tell the story here. As it bounces off the back post, hits McAnanama, and finds its way in. So a bit of a garbagey, lucky goal there for the Hat Tricks, but that's what you need when you're down by 2. Just get yourself on the board. They do a good job of just throwing a puck at the net. And a lucky bounce, some puck luck as it's called, gets them halfway to their Black Bear lead.
Bondarenko will fire, and Pinton has to make a save. There's still 12 seconds left to go. Puck's in the offensive side, falls to LaBelle on the far side of the ice. Shot right back in by Stone, 5 seconds left to go. Looks like Danbury is going to park the bus back there, and that's where they are going to be content to go to the locker room down by 1 as they get on the board with a late power play goal in the period.
Yeah, it was a good period for the Black Bears. May not have ended in quite a positive way like they had hoped, but definitely some good things in the beginning there. Able to get on the board twice. Cam Clark, Ivan Bondarenko, first 2 goals of the season. So more guys get going and more guys get in the goal column.
We're going to take a timeout, folks. Come back, but we have another Excite Motorsports intermission report. We're taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard across the FPHL. Busy night. 12 teams taking action on the ice. We'll also have the stats after 1 period of play. And we're also getting the highlights brought to you by our friends over at Bright Bear Electric as well. All that and more coming up after this here on the Excite Motorsports intermission report when we come back.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Welcome back inside the Visions Veterans Memorial Arena here. Black Bears leading the Danbury Hat Tricks by a score of 2-1. So let's take a quick look around the FPHL to see what else is going on. First, we'll start in Port Huron, where last week's opponent, the Watertown Wolves, have traveled to meet the Prowlers. Those two, after halfway through their first period of play, tied at 1. Athens and Indiana, down in Indiana, are tied as they just get started with their first period. Chris Mott making his debut for the Athens Rock Lobsters. Best of luck to Chris down there. PD took the trip across the Carolina border to Winston-Salem to face the Twin City Thunderbirds. They are scoreless at the start of their first period. 2 games yet to drop the puck are Columbus in Columbus in Blue Ridge. They're going to drop the puck at 7:30 in the Hitachi Energy Arena in Winsville, Virginia. And the Biloxi Breakers have traveled to Topeka, Kansas to take on the Topeka Scarecrows at 7:05 Central Time, so 8:05 Eastern Time. One more time, Wolves and Prowlers tied at 1, Rock Lobsters and Sentinels tied at 0, Ice Cats and Thunderbirds tied at 0, yet to drop the puck, Bobcats and River Dragons, as well as the Breakers and Scarecrows. You know the score here is 2-1. We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere. More Black Bears hockey coming soon.
Fans, thank you so much for coming out and having a good time with us at Tully's at our annual season ticket holder pickup party. The next show will be Tuesday, October 21st at 6 p.m. We'll dissect the first couple of games of the season. Make sure to come out to Tully's on the Vestal Parkway and have a good time with the Black Bears.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott. or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them anytime online at excitemotorsports.com. It's a 2-1 game through one period of play. Danbury gets a lifeline in the final minute of the period with a goal off the stick of Jordan Crom on the initial shot from Josh LaBelle. It's a power play goal. Only the fourth shot on goal of the night for Danbury, and it finds the back of the net. And it's only a one-shot game now going into period number 2. Taking a look at the stats through one period of play, the Black Bears are 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Danbury is now 1 for 2. They're operating at 50%. They're take 50% and take that all the way to the bank back to Connecticut. But chances are, I believe the teams are going to get a couple more chances on special teams later on tonight as this game goes along. We hinted at the low shots on goal for Danbury through one period. Binghamton had 17. They scored 2 quick ones thanks to Cam Clark and Ivan Bondarenko. But then Penton able to really settle into his game. And he's kept this within an arm's reach for Danbury. And right now, you're in a 1-goal game after one period of play. So you're probably feeling pretty good if you're in the Danbury locker room.
Yeah, he has been hung out to dry a little bit, just left out to hopefully make some saves for the hat tricks, and he's come up big every time they've needed him after he let in those first 2. So really, if you want to look at someone to keep the hat tricks in this game, it's got to be Kyle Penton. He has to be their best player on the ice, and I would say in that period he was.
He was definitely a factor in the D zone, and then he's credited with the goal in the offensive zone as well. We're going to see that goal and the other 2 from the Black Bears when we have the Bear Bright Electric highlights coming up in just a little bit. We're wrapping up the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report, getting you ready for period number 2. We're back with the highlights right after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our host will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Apple Lincoln. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Getting ready to roll the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments from period number 1 here. Second home game of the season, second straight Friday night that the Black Bears have been playing at home. Next Saturday, the Black Bears will host the Watertown Wolves for the first Saturday home game of the season, and I think a lot of people are going to be excited about that. So Cam Clark got the scoring started at 2:31 of the period. That was an even strength goal to make it 1-0. Binghamton. Connor McAnanamaw tested early on that one-on-none scenario. And then I believe this is it right here. I was one play ahead. Bondarenko flies by the outside defenseman, cuts into the middle, opens up the netminder, and pushes it through the 5-hole to make it 2-0 at the time. That was at the 4:14 mark.
As you mentioned, Connor McAnanamaw was tested early, but he wasn't tested often. Only 4 shots. We talked about it quite a lot in the intermission show. for the hat tricks, they're going to need to up the pressure on CMAC here if they're going to want to get back in this one and get this game tied. It's a one-shot game. It could be a greasy goal, but you need to throw shots to the net to get goals. Not to state the obvious, of course.
2-1 is where we stand. Danbury gets on the goal with Jordan Crom. Power play goal. It's a redirect off the initial shot by Josh LaBelle on Danbury's second power play of the night. That is the difference. Unfortunately for the Black Bears, that play gaveth and taketh. Sirota gets denied a golden scoring opportunity, collides with the goaltender, gets goaltender interference. That leads to the Danbury power play goal, which you just saw on your screen right there.
Just took a weird bounce off the iron there. Here you're going to get a look off that right post and then off of McAnanama. Off his backside. Nothing really CMAC could do.
So we will start the game the way it was designed at 5-on-5. Also, thank you to everybody who participated in the first 2-for-1 beers through the first period tonight. Remember to drink responsibly. And call a ride, don't drive, brought to you by our good friends over at Stop DWI. Second period is officially underway here for the Black Bears. Stone quarterbacks a breakout. It'll roll off the stick of Yates over into the corner, back up top. Stone's wrist shot deflected on the way through by Kim. And now this one falls into the far corner. Knocked ahead from the circle. Stone gets handcuffed on the pass from Yates. He's able to settle it down, though. Sticks with it. Stone cuts to the front of the net. Backhander denied by Penton, and he will freeze it for the period's first stoppage.
Oh, I love anytime Dan Stone activates on that blue line and goes in for any offensive opportunities. He's so skilled with that puck. He doesn't do it often, but when he does, it's usually a pretty play.
Offensive zone draw here coming up for the Black Bears. Danbury will win the draw, and they'll float this one all the way down. Gets past Anderson. And here just reverse it around to the far side. Ramekers goes off the wall, ahead for Thompson, and here crossover with Jansen on his right wing. Thompson just fires to the front of the net, looking for a redirect, none provided by Bondarenko that time around. Now the Black Bears goal scorer tries to center up, and instead finds its way back up top and reinserted all the way back down low. Bondarenko over to Jansen, tries to put over a nice little dangle on the Danbury defense. Puck gets tied up on the half wall at the far side. Spun around the wall, that was Connor Craig, trying to clear the zone along with Justin Movali, his line mate, and defensive pair on that middle pairing for Danbury. Thompson sends his man into the wall right beside the Danbury bench. That'll get the guys in white up and yelling. Thompson now skates over to his bench for a line change. All the meanwhile, puck stays in the offensive side for Crom, and sent back all the way across. Our race-off shot couldn't get through. And then another body hits the wall. Sirota gets knocked down. Center ice. Bondarenko's got to step again. Backhander. Same move. Different spot. Bondarenko's second of the night puts the Black Bears back up by 2.
Well, welcome to Binghamton, Ivan Bondarenko. 2 goals, 2 periods. As you said, Brooks, similar to that first play, just gets ahead of steam, shot out of a cannon, gets away. And nobody on the defensive line for the Hat-Tricks able to catch up with him. Bondarenko just blows right by Troy Delory and able to beat that left pad of Kyle Penton.
Black Bears back up by a pair. As Cole mentioned, that is Bondarenko's second of the night. Chris 2 tries to walk the line and ends up down low instead. D'Orazio's going to join the rush here with Sirota. Back into D'Orazio. His shot gets blocked by LaBelle and into the net and out of play.
been impressed with Durazio. Unafraid to shoot that puck, jumps into the plays, gets the puck on his stick in good places, and is looking to create offense off the rip since joining the Black Bears.
Tonight's second period brought to you by our good friends over at AAA Northway, just located down the road off the Vestal Parkway. Check out AAA.com to find out more information. That means the fans in Section 14 headed home with the coupon for the Nurchies Lucky Slice Advantage, since Ivan Bondarenko scored a goal in the second period. Black Bears celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Night. A lot of people dressed in pink throughout the crowd here tonight. It is October, and that is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Sent back up top by Belfay for Movali. His pass will be knocked away off of the skate of Yates and into the neutral zone. Slap back in around the wall. Stopped immediately at the halfway point by McAnanama as the Black Bears start a breakout. Stubbs' pass knocked away. Held in by Legkov. Now pinballs it around. McAnanama tries to locate it. Finds a guy in green and Kim. 2-on-2 come the Black Bears. The lefty Kim shaves up the ice through traffic. Gets the shot through the legs of Movali. And caught by Pitton. He'll hang on for no further play.
Well, Tim Kim had that puck on the string there. Able just to keep the defender from Danbury guessing. Take a look here. He just goes right by. Keeps going inside out a little bit. Kept backing up Movali, and eventually he's able to get a pretty decent shot in on Pinton, but Pinton snags it right out of the air.
Worth noting, Jacob Shankar, 2 assists on the night. 2 secondary helpers.
It's a way to make an impression on your new team for number 9.
Stone brushes off. Crom in the corner. Ruiz will sidestep Stone, but he can't get around Weber. Working 2-man game down low. Weber off the glass and out. Ruiz is able to maintain control, but not inside the blue line. And the linesman's going to blow this play dead for a hand pass.
Yeah, Ruiz just unable to keep that puck, to get that puck to his stick, I should say. Instead, kind of just tossed it to someone in the area. And now this play will come all the way to the neutral zone.
16:09 left to go here. AAA Northway period. And this one will be dumped in by Robinson on the far side. Clark, actually, excuse me, that's Thompson, 25, not 22. Got to check my eyesight here early in the season. Tries to glove that one down, and the Black Bears outlet it ahead to Bondarenko. Tried the same exact play for Bondarenko to go out wide and skate around a defender. Not going to work out that time. Weber tries to slap that one back in. Penalty here coming up against the Black Bears. And they will gingerly touch up the puck. And the tripping is the indication. Penalty box door open up. And unfortunately for Binghamton, Dan Weber is the guilty party.
I think Weber just got that stick in the skates there. We'll take a look in a sec. Here it is, just kind of smacking at the puck, gets his stick caught up in the skates. There's a pretty good look at it. Takes down Noah Robinson, and he'll serve 2 minutes for his troubles.
Neutral zone tied up to the blue line now. Delory, his wrist shot off the leg pad of McAnanama to the far side. They looked for Raleigh in the middle, couldn't find him. This one's knocked away by Stubbs, and here will give it a run. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill once again for all your paving and concrete needs. Jansen steps into a slap shot at the end of his shift, and Bondarenko and Thompson will hop over the wall to take their place up front. Danbury's 1 for 2 on the man advantage tonight. They scored on the latest one, and that's the reason they are on the board. This one's sent down all the way. Bondarenko's going to chase after it. Force Pitton to steer it around on the backhand. Tries to make life difficult for the hat tricks, but they get it out with relative ease. Zajic skates in, looking for the far side. Blocked by Bondarenko. Dropped back for LaBelle. Wrist shot, looking for a redirect, couldn't find it. Nobody holding the near side wall. Back out to Robinson through neutral ice.
LaBelle, the guy on this power play, you got to mark. You don't want to let him come right down Main Street and get a shot off him and Ruiz, who shoots and scores there.
Ruiz able to grab that one. Another power play goal beats McAnanama to the short side, and Danbury back to within 1, as it's now 3-2 in favor of the Black Bears.
Johnny Ruiz gets his first goal of the season. Wires one just right under the glove of McAnanama. I don't even know if you saw that one coming in time, and cuts this lead, like you said, Brooks, from a 2-goal lead back down to a 1-goal lead. Here's the replay. Ruiz just gets that one on his stick. Effort there to block that one from Durazio. Instead, McAnanama never saw it.
Now Ramakers up ahead to Sirota, runs into a double team. He's not able to settle it down. Back to a 1-goal game. Both of the Danbury goals come on the man advantage. All 3 of the Black Bears goals come at even strength. So Robinson and LaBelle get the helpers. 2-point night so far for Josh LaBelle as well. Shots are 21-6, but where it matters the most, 3-2 in favor of Binghamton. Shankar down low to Sirota. Third line goes to work. Cam Clark started the scoring way back at the 2:31 mark of the period. He's on the forecheck right now for the Black Bears. Through neutral ice, Weber able to give his man a rough ride into the wall. That one almost redirected into McAnanama. Turnaround bid, and the blue line knocked down. Clark will send it far side. Again, gets run into. Open ice collision. A wrist shot from Shankar, who gets upended on his follow-through. Crowd's gonna moan about that one, but gonna fall on deaf ears. 13-12 left to go. We're back to a 1-goal game thanks to Johnny Ruiz getting this one a little bit closer. We're back with you right after this, folks.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. 13-12 left to go here in the AAA Northway second period. Breast Cancer Awareness Night. A lot of fans dressed in pink throughout the crowd.
Yeah, it's, great night here out in the 607. You see the NFL brought back the pink, too?
I did.
I like that. I always liked that when I was a kid.
I think you still are.
Sometimes.
Stone at the top of the blue line will play it down low for Kim. Penalty here upcoming against the Hat Tricks. McAnanama makes his way to the bench. Hard 40. Speaking of NFL times, McAnanama working on that 40-yard dash to the bench. And this one will come back over to Yates. 6 attackers out for the Black Bears for the time being. Yates able to get around the first 2 players. Stubbs sends it up top. Puck stays away from the Hat Tricks. And they will allow this to go on as long as possible. Yates cuts into the middle. Banked off the skate. No possession, so no whistle. Stone takes over for the Black Bears. He's looking for a friend to pass to. Running out of options. Kim's going to try to come steal it away. He stick handles in a phone booth. Finally touched up by Danbury. And slashing is the indication. And Binghamton is headed to the Myers security power play here to try to extend this 1-goal lead back up to 2.
Yeah, they'll send out that 5-forward unit. Yates, Thompson, Bondarenko, Jansen, and Stubbs. 5 forwards just dangerous from all sides of the ice when those 5 guys are there. Here's a look at the penalty. Just gets that stick extended onto Tim Kim. And Artur Karasov will be taking a seat.
Faceoff is going to be won by the Hat-Tricks. They've done a good job in the faceoff dot tonight. They're going to send this one all the way down. Now, Cole, the last time we saw the power play for the Black Bears, Danbury was able to clear it a few times, but the whistle never blew. Puck stayed in play for the whole 2 minutes, and the first unit stayed out the entire time.
Well, yeah, and they are just been such a unit. They haven't really gotten on the score sheet too many times, but once Coach Sherwood gets this unit going, they're going to be tough to stop.
Jansen send it over for Stubbs. Little saucer pass down low for Yates, who's going to take the tour of Binghamton. Around the cage, gets run into by LaBelle. Easily sent back up top for Bondarenko, though. And Jansen will step in. A one-timing opportunity. Punched away by Pinton. And Bondarenko's pass can't find any of the Black Bears. This will come all the way down to McAnanamaw. Took a look down at Thompson, camped out at the blue line, but wisely decided not to stretch the ice right there. That was not the time for the goaltender to get active with his stick. Yates comes into the far side. Draws the attention, and as he's passed off from defender to defender, left it behind. Ruiz able to knock it out into the neutral zone. He's going to pepper Jansen, come away shorthanded with it, force Jansen to take a penalty, and we're going to go to 4-on-4. Touched up, and Jansen going to be guilty of the hook. So that'll end the Black Bears power play. They fall to 0 for 3, and we will have 32 seconds of 4-on-4 time before Danbury gets an abbreviated power play, Cole.
Yeah, just a hooking call here. Jansen trying to get back to this puck. Ruiz gets there just a half second before, and he gets that stick right into the hands of Ruiz. They're going to call that every time.
I think that's one that you can live with
Yeah.
Ruiz coming in short-handed.
Would not have been fun to have Johnny Ruiz coming down Washington Street.
I don't think they're going to be talking about that one in the film session next week. So we're at 4-on-4 for the next 24 seconds. Didn't see a whole lot of 4-on-4 time last Friday night. Now, Cole, I know there was a ton of penalties in that Saturday game up in Watertown. Have to imagine we saw some 4-on-4 time during that contest.
Saw a little bit, but not as much as you would expect. There was a lot of power play time.
So this one will be pushed out through the neutral zone. Lakoff pressured, and now we're back to 5-on-4. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for the Black Bears. Danbury's going to get the power play unit out on the ice. This is going to be a stretch pass, no icing, but a delayed offside as Clark was into the zone a little bit too early. This is Troy Harwell. He gets stood up as soon as he brings the puck into the zone. Great play by Weber, and he allows Clark to slap it down the ice. Black Bears have a minute left to kill on the PK. Danbury looking for the chance to equalize this one here with their third power play goal. LaBelle, quarterback's up top. It's blocked. Look out. Start your engines. This is Shankar and Bondarenko. They toe the line. Shankar fires. Denied by Pinton. Perhaps his best save of the night. Turnaround bid for Desmarais. Couldn't make it there in time. Robinson's going to skate this one through center ice. Slow things down. Danbury's going to change, get the second unit out there. Harwell peppered by Shankar and Desmarais. And new PKers coming out onto the ice to try to close this one out. Desmarais breaks for the bench. And Bondarenko will take his spot. Stubbs up top, marking LaBelle all the way at the Danbury net. Gonna make this a 200-foot play. Partially blocked by Weber. No possession just quite yet. This one gets chopped at. And this one is gonna find a fan in about the third row. And it looks like they're going home with a souvenir. They're going to say that was tipped on the way through. Cole, I'm going to let you start that thought on the other side of this timeout. 8:56 left to go in the second period. 9 seconds left to go in the power play for Danbury. We're back right after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. Still 9 seconds left to go on the Danbury power play, as Mac Jansen sitting in the penalty box for that hook. Had a couple of good shorthanded opportunities on the Danbury side of the ice for the Black Bears. Danbury just not really able to get quite set up. We'll see if with this offensive zone draw, they can win a face-off cleanly and get a couple of shots off before Jansen comes out of the box.
Well, we know Newberg is pretty darn good at winning those faceoffs. He's going to get kicked out here, but he's been the catalyst tonight in the dots.
Frondotto has to come in to take a spot. This will go all the way to the far side, and this will be stolen away by Thompson. Jansen comes out. He's going to look for the home run pass and just couldn't connect from Austin Thompson. Bondarenko, though, already has a pair of goals. He's going to turn on the afterburners, goes out wide. We've seen this story before. And this time, it has a different ending as he centers up. Nobody home for the Black Bears. Frondotto will just send it around the wall. And Danbury gets set up, trying to start a low cycle. One of the Black Bears lost their stick down low. And that allows Frondotto to try to open up McAnanamaw. C-Mac had to seal the post and take away the angle. Far side for Craig. His shot blocked. And DeRazio puts on a tight turn. Lost control. Opposite number, Zajac takes it away, but Movali can't hold the line. He's going to give chase, and Bondarenko at the end of his shift. Going to get Stubbs and Kim out there for the Black Bears off a quick line change. Kim will go out wide, trying to beat Zajac to the open side. His pass is going to be intercepted. Floated out to number 91, Lakov, and Alexander Lakov from Russia comes in on the back end, tried the Bondarenko move, but that time it won't work for the Moscow, Russia native. Not Moscow, Muskov. Kim sends it all the way across. That hits the CPR safety net, and it goes out of play. It will be an offensive zone draw here coming up for the Black Bears.
Able just to get some nice passing there, but like you said, tipped away into the safety glass and into the safety net. Black Bears crossing over the zone. It's only a 1-goal lead, but they've only given up 7 shots, so definitely something to be happy about for the guys in green and black, and tonight in a lot of green.
Yates wins the draw back to Ramekers. His wrist shot hits a Danbury player on the way through. They're going to carry the puck out through the neutral zone. This is Raleigh. North Carolina native. Last name, same city he was born in, Raleigh, North Carolina. Now Ramekers goes far side for Kim. Stubbs opposite side of the ice. They come up together. Kim centering up for Ramekers, and it was blocked on the way through by Stubbs. A little bit of misfortune for Binghamton. Friendly fire as Ramekers drive hits the skate of Stubbs. Kim's offside. He can't touch it. Look out. Ruiz strips Weber of the puck. He comes back the other way, but Stone recovers nicely, gives no quarter inside his own zone, and the Black Bears transition defense to offense in a blink of an eye. A drag shot from Yates comes off a lively glass panel and keeps the puck in the play. Stone at the blue line can't hold it and sent back across. Weber gets upended away from the play. Binghamton bench doesn't like the non-call in that situation, but they're going to have to press on here. 6:09 left to go in the period. Tipped ahead by Shankar. He's got 2 assists tonight. Working in that third line, switching extra forward spots with Demaray. Sent around the wall. Stone seals it temporarily, but Belfay able to get control for Danbury. Poke this one back out. Weber gives chase to LaBelle. And this one just floated right back out to Durazio at the red line. Binghamton has to wait an extra second. Yates couldn't control that puck. Linesman's arm was up in the air, signaling Binghamton could not enter the zone. Makov working a two-man game with Crom down there. You get a better look at it all the way down the line. See that puck tied up against the wall. Finally squirts out to an open side. Durazio peppered by Newberg. Sirota tries to pick it out of the corner. Newberg lost his stick in the process. He goes to retrieve it. And Binghamton gets it from the red line. Quick touch up by Danbury, and now Durazio is going to have to play the puck out of the zone once again. He gets a leveling hit from Newberg, but over to Sirota and Jansen in the offensive side. Jansen uses his speed. He's got Anderson calling for it all the way across. He's still holding on to it. Sent across to Anderson, post-to-post save made by Penton. Write that one down if Danbury can come back. Keep this one a one-goal game for the time being. Beautiful pass by Jansen, and Anderson gets robbed right on the doorstep. Chopped on ahead, and Thompson now skating away with Bondarenko. They cross over 2-on-2. Penalty here coming up against Danbury. Thompson beat him to the spot first, and he will draw an interference call when we come back. 4:16 left to go. The Black Bears were oh so close to getting their fourth goal of the night. Penton keeps it a one-goal game. Back with you right after this.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night to work from home days to staying secure or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
Black Bears are on the Meyer Security power play as Artur Karisov sits down for interference at the 15:44 mark of the period.
Second time Mr. Karisov has found himself in that penalty box tonight.
Face-off is going to be won by the Black Bears, and the 5-forward power play unit's going to start. Stubbs steps into one. It's a misfire. Bondarenko to the low side. Yates thought he had the 5-hole. Second opportunity goes off the side of the net. Now Jansen tries to go up high for Thompson. Instead falls its way down low. Spun around the wall and passes a little bit too hot to handle right now for Binghamton. They got to try to slow it down and get set up. Jansen will walk his defender across the blue line. Seeing eye wrist shot through traffic, though, will be caught by Penton. Here, hang on for no further play.
Tested again was Kyle Penton there. Some great shots from the Black Bears, some heavy shots. Just came in and he was able to keep them out. None bigger than that save he made before we went to break. And he's really kept the hat-tricks in it. They now have 7 shots to the Black Bears 27, so 20 more shots for the Binghamton team.
Yates will win the draw back. Jansen with the puck. Work a two-man game of catch with Thompson. Instead, now they send it far side to Stubbs. Jansen's calling for it. Here wind up. Blocked on the way through by Movali. Danbury can't clear. Stays in with 1:05 left to go on the Meyer Security power play. Second opportunity for Jansen. Same result. Steered away. Back over to Stubbs here on the broadcast side of the ice. Her skate into the near side circle. Sent across for Jansen. Third time. Goes off the outside of the cage. Binghamton tries to swarm the puck. It doesn't get out. Good recovery by Bondarenko and Stubbs. Jansen with 3 shots on goal this shift alone. 35 seconds left to go in the power play for Binghamton. Gates behind the cage, draws the double team. Trying to open up the defense. Stubbs, wrist shot. Sails wide, and it'll ride the glass all the way out down the parkway. Binghamton trying to catch them in a bad change. Stubbs comes in, drop pass for Thompson, fires and scores! Austin Thompson on the power play. Catches Danbury sleeping in a line change. 4-2 Black Bears.
Yeah, it was a great play there by Stubbs. Just comes stomping down the center of the ice, gets that puck to the stick of Thompson, and is able to rope one. Like you said, catches Danbury sleeping on the couch. As the Black Bears double up their lead back to 2 goals. Let's take another look. Here comes Stubbs from the breakout pass from Bondarenko. Comes stomping in, stomp, 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 gets it right back to Thompson, then catches Danbury sleeping on the couch without their night mask on.
Thompson came into the night leading the team in goals. He's got 4 now. Still searching for his first assist of the season. But it is a power play goal. Black Bears now 25% on the Myers Security power play.
It's weird it's not the Berger goal yet.
Bondarenko with a 3-point night, picking up the secondary helper. 17:26 time of the power play, and the lead is back up to 2. 2 minutes left to go here in the frame. Stone back to 5-on-5, will just go across ice for his partner Weber. And Sirota ahead for Weber. He's going out wide. He's got a step from a low angle. Weber's shot swallowed up by Penton. And Chris 2. And who is that? Jacob Shankar. Gonna get acquainted with each other, but the linesmen gonna get in between that before it evolves into anything else.
Shankar was just kind of laughing him off there. Didn't even seem like he was amused by it.
So here's a look at the Heinz Energy replay from our ice level camera. There's the shot from Weber, and then just a couple of shoves. You see the referee, Eric Holvig, blowing the whistle emphatically, and the 2 linesmen, Isaac Kessler and Justin Kowalski, come in there and separate that before it can evolve into a further situation. Another defensive zone draw win by Danbury. Clark able to get that one deep, and then Kate takes a stick up high. And the Black Bears are going to go right back to the power play. Clark got upended with a high stick. He's checking to make sure everything's still there.
I think that mouth guard just got its money's worth right there.
Shout out our friends at Triple Cities Family Dental. Made that mouth guard for Cam Clark. So Chris Montalvo is going to go check him out. And he's going to make the discernment that it's going to be a 2-minute penalty.
Yeah, we'll get a good look at it here. Guilty party once again. Artur Karisov.
Time of the penalty is 18:38.
Third trip of the box for number 4. Mr. Karisov is not going to be a popular one in the locker room after this one.
So Danbury will win the draw again, and LaBelle will just rifle it off the glass all the way down. I feel like this is a must-kill scenario here for Danbury to try to get to the locker room down by 2 going into the 3rd period.
I wouldn't say it's a must-kill. They still have a period left to play, but certainly it'll be a much different speech from head coach Bierchen if they kill it.
So Jansen will set it up on a tee. First unit, 5 forward, headlines. Stubbs will play it in down low. 50 seconds left to go in the period. The Black Bears don't score there. Carry over. A little bit of change of this power play to start period number 3. Stubbs sends it cross ice for Jansen. Bondarenko was calling for the one-timer. That pass couldn't get there. Thompson fires. A wrist shot blockered away by Pinton in the high slot. And then Jansen swung down to the ice. Looked to the official to make a call. Not going to this time. McAnanamaw looking at his options. Will just let Ivan take it from him. 20 seconds left to go. Could be the final breakout for the Black Bears. Good guy to have it is Yates. He crosses over the line, shaves up the ice. 10 seconds left to go. Stubbs settles it down, trying to open up the defense. And too far ahead of Bondarenko here to slap one towards the net. Ricochets back out into neutral ice, and that is where the period is going to come to a close. Binghamton does score on their latest power play to make it a 2-goal lead. They hold a 4-2 advantage going into the locker room, and they also carry over 38 seconds of power play time to start the third period. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have a whole nother Excite Motorsports intermission report coming up. We're taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, a peek at the stat sheet through 2 periods of play, and also have the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments of period number 2. So don't go anywhere. We got a lot coming up in a short amount of time to get to it. Back with you after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on 2 wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Let's start the intermission report by taking a look at our out-of-town scoreboard, find out what's going on across the FPHL here tonight. We will start in Michigan, where the Watertown Wolves have a 2-1 advantage over the Port Huron Prowlers. That game in the second period. Columbus and Blue Ridge tied at 1 after 1 down in Wytheville, Virginia. The Athens Rock Lobsters have a 3-0 advantage over the Indiana Sentinels. And the Twin City Thunderbirds, gonna take a while to get used to saying that, folks, so just bear with me, lead the PD Ice Cats 2-1. We have no report yet on the score from Topeka, Kansas in the game between the Scarecrows and the Breakers. Once we have one, we will surely update you on that. So one more time, just taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. No update in Topeka, Biloxi, just quite yet. Twin City leads PD 2-1 after 1. Athens in the second period leads Indiana 3-0. Columbus and Blue Ridge at the first break tied up at 1. Watertown leads the Prowlers 2-1 up at McMahon Place in Michigan. Black Bears lead by a pair of goals 4-2 here in Binghamton. That's a look at your FPHL scoreboard. We're right back after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard. And all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our host will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Tech Guy's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back inside Division's Veterans Memorial Arena, where the Black Bears lead the visiting Danbury Hat Tricks by a score of 4-2 with 2 periods in the books. let's take a look at the stats. Well, that second period started off with Ivan Bondarenko's second goal of the night. Bondarenko shot out of a cannon, just blew his way through the Danbury defense, blew the doors off him, I should say. Got the outlet pass from Sirota, who took a pass from Shankar, so 49 from 7 and 9 is how it reads, even strength as the Black Bears opened up a 3-1 lead. Then about 4 minutes later, it was Johnny Ruiz on the power play responding after Zach Sirota took a penalty. Ruiz getting his first goal of the season on the board from Noah Robinson and Josh LaBelle, so some usual suspects for the Danbury hat tricks there. Black Bears would regain that 2-goal lead near the end of the third period there. Austin Thompson gets a nice pass from CJ Stubbs and just rips one past the blocker of Kyle Penton. Assist coming that time, as we mentioned, CJ Stubbs and from Ivan Bondarenko. So 3 points tonight for Bondarenko. That one on the power play. 5 power plays in that period, 5 penalties taken at least. Weaver took a tripping penalty. Then started the, I should say, marathon to the box for Artur Karasov. He took 3 penalties in that period in between a Mac Jansen high stick. That one's carrying over here into the third period. 38 seconds to go in that. Shots on goal that period. 3 for the hat tricks, bringing their total to 7, and 15 for the Black Bears, bringing their grand total to 32. We'll be right back with the Bear Bright Electric highlights after this. Don't go anywhere. Third period action coming up real soon.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our host will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jack Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jack Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kais.
Welcome back in, everybody. We're wrapping up the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Time for the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments of period number 2 as the officials make their way out onto the ice. Cole Black Bears hold a 2-goal advantage thanks to the power play finally getting through. They're in the second period. They're also going to carry over power play time to start period number 3.
Yeah, like you said, Brooks, it's a pretty important power play for the hat tricks to kill off here. They do have a period to work with, but if they go down by 3 early on, it's going to be a tough hill to climb. And the Black Bears looking to cruise here to their 3rd win of the season. They just need to put together another 20 and get themselves in the win column again.
Same 2 teams will meet tomorrow night at the Danbury Ice Arena. That'll be a 7 o'clock start in Connecticut. It'll be the first time this year that the Black Bears will travel to Connecticut. I will be there on the road doing the broadcast from the Danbury Ice Arena. So we will have a YouTube feed for tomorrow night. Just letting everybody know, and they can make their Saturday night plans accordingly, just like I already have as well.
I believe one of the goals for the Black Bears. Was this the Bondarenko one? No, this is a nice save from Penton. He made quite a few to keep them into this game. They've only had 7 shots on goal due to the Danbury hat tricks. You're not going to win a hockey game with 7 shots on goal, so they need to get the momentum up, the pucks to the net, and really need to get the legs moving.
Shots are 32-7. We've hinted on it a little bit here tonight that the offense has really been one-sided. However, in the grand scheme of things, this one not out of the water just quite yet. 2-goal lead can go in a blink of an eye. Some say it's the worst lead to have in hockey. Personally, I think the 3-goal lead is more dangerous than the 2-goal lead. That's just the way that I view the game.
Personally, I think the most dangerous lead is a 1-goal lead. But that's just me fighting through the superstitions.
Yeah, so hockey open for interpretation. One thing that's not is that Danbury's going to start the period with 4 skaters on the ice. 38 seconds of power play time for the Black Bears, brought to you by our friends at Myers Security. Mr. Eric Kolvig puts his arm up in the air, gives it a whistle one time, and signals that we are ready to start. Period number 3, brought to you by our friends at Mama Bear Brand. Stay confident in style. All bodies are beautiful. Mama Bear Brand, proud sponsor of the 3rd period. Yates is going to cross over the line. They're set it up. 10 seconds left to go here in the period. Or excuse me, in the power play. Just started the period. Jansen fakes the slap shot. Resets it back over to Stubbs. 5 seconds on the power play. Bondarenko able to keep the puck in. McAnanama taps his stick. Man comes out of the box, and we are back to 5-on-5. So the Binghamton power play falls to 1 for 5 on the night. They keep control of the puck, though, in the offensive zone. Squirts out in front of the blue paint, and this one sent down the length of the ice. Not going to make it for icing even with the fresh ice. Both teams able to change. Out comes Anderson. Can't handle the pass cleanly, and Robinson with a self-pass off the wall. Set up Ruiz on the far side, but an active stick of Ramakers able to knock it away. Wrap chance from Ruiz behind the net. That would have been the best Johnny Ruiz goal I've ever seen if he got that one one-handed from behind the net. Now Yates flashes by on the right side, tries to cut in front of multiple hat tricks. Instead, ice cut in half, and Chris Stow will just settle it down behind his netminder and start the breakout. Craig off the wall, maybe off the linesman as well. Anderson's dump in, blocked by Raleigh. Set up to Robinson. Anderson able to lift the stick and go underneath to gain control as this one gets set up for the guys in green. Black Bears wearing their specialty alternate third jerseys for the first time this season. The Bearhead, always a fan favorite here in the 607, back to an all green uniform for Binghamton. Ramakers fires, blocked. Another collision with Pitton as Shankar got a little liberal in the blue paint down low. Now a high-rising wrist shot off the mask of McAnanama. Excellent chance from Legoff, and now coming back the other way. Demarais spun around. Binghamton can't find the puck, and time for the offense to go for a line change, get some new players on the ice. Offside as Zajac couldn't hold the zone long enough.
Well, that was a good start there for the hat-tricks, able to kill that penalty off, and now get a few chances at McAnanama. Unable to convert, of course, but if they're able to keep some pressure up, they may be able to cut this to a 1-goal lead before 10 minutes, and that's really the goal here, is to try to get a goal every 10 minutes for them.
Black Bears skate this one over the blue line. Craig will try to reverse it around the wall. Crom, who has the first Danbury goal of the night, tries to get it out of the zone. It's held in, though, by Bondarenko. He tried to pass it up for Stone, and it gets intercepted on the way through. Crom will just send this one all the way down. McAnanama gonna send it up the ice, off the wall, missed his mark. And Danbury just collects it in their own end as they start to make their way up the ice.
Looked awfully close to offside, but turn it up. Here you go, Brooks.
All right, this is Jansen with Bondarenko. Up ahead for Bondarenko. Maybe got a piece of it, but Penton able to get his leg pad to it anyway. Durazio going right back across the ice. And they're going to, Penton gonna play it. Nullifies icing. The back linesman had his arm up, signaling that puck was going to come back in the Binghamton end. Cross ice pass right onto the tape of Yates, one-on-one. Yates fires into the chest of Penton. Here to make the save. No further play.
Yeah, Yates just gets that puck flown out to him right there, right by the blue line, able to break in and get a good shot at Penton. Able to square up, though. No bodies in front, of course. Take a look here. Broken up away. Here's the 2-on-1 chance for Jansen and Bondarenko. Jansen just tries to get one onto the tape of Bondarenko, and Penton able to slide over and make a stop.
Yates on his power side in the face-off circle. Here lose that one to Zajac. Lekov now brushing off the first man in Durazio. Backhander. trying to go between the legs of McAnanamall, but he holds the post. Danbury finally into double digits in terms of shots on goal. They are at 10. Yates spins off pressure on the forecheck. Kim out wide, backhand cuts into the front. Kim denied with the right toe of Penton. That's Tim Kim's best scoring chance of the night to continue his hot start. Yates back on the re-entry for Binghamton. Ice cut in half, arm goes up in the air. McAnanamall to the bench. And this one finally going to be stopped by Danbury. Black Bears headed back to the Meyer security power play. Tripping is the call. And we're going to see the second unit start this one.
There's no way that Artur Karasov just took his 4th penalty of the night. That is not a recipe for success, Brooks.
No, so here's a look at the Heinz Energy replay. And just got him with the skate, not the stick that time. So Black Bears trying to send their fans home with full bellies. Next goal is very important for a very certain promotion. Danbury will win the draw and send this one all the way down to McAnanamall. Meyer security. Power play again. This is number 6 of the night for the Black Bears. You're getting a close-up look at Dan Stone. He flies into the offensive side as the second unit does start this power play for Binghamton. Stone and DeRazio up top. Kim, Clark, and Sirota down low as forwards. And this one shot all the way down the wall. McAnanamall seals it off. And we'll just leave it for the new assistant captain, Dan Stone. Announced earlier this week that he'll be wearing an A on his sweater. And here, give it up for Kim. Kim goes out wide, makes Robinson miss. Centered up for Sirota, denied by Penton. Loose puck still available. Referee says find it. They do. DeRazio holds. A wrist shot blocked. No stick for Penton. Tries to collect it. Can't reach down to grab it. He finally will. While he was doing that, Kim fired a wrist shot. Stays in. 55 seconds left to go on the power play. DeRazio for Sirota. Black Bears working the near side, over for Stone. Kim calling for it far side. That one knuckles on Stone, partially blocked maybe by Ruiz. Squirts out to the far side, DeRazio. Right back in, down low for Sirota. Pinned up against the wall. Ruiz going to try to skate this one out. Good board play by Kim on the far side. 30 seconds left to go in the Meyer security power play. A prayer of a pass from DeRazio is going to force the Black Bears to touch up. And now the Black Bears will roll the change. Clark out wide, tries to dangle around the first guy, LaBelle. He does, but he has no angle for a shot. Cycling around, this is Ramekers down low. Sent back up top for Anderson. Walks it over, and now Bondarenko thinking about it. Wrist shot towards the net, tipped wide by Thompson. Ramekers able to partially block it. Doesn't get deep, but does enough to clear the blue line. Danbury kills it. Black Bears power play falls to 1 for 6 on the night. Now Jansen gets stood up at the blue line. Harwell able to come away with that one. That's Troy Harwell, younger brother of Chase Harwell, hat trick legend. Wouldn't be surprised to see him in the Danbury Ice Arena Ring of Honor someday. Belfay fires, and that one gets deflected by Ramekers in front, and it goes right above the blocker of McAnanamall. And after a power play that generated a lot of chances, Danbury scores, and it is a 1-goal game once again.
Looks like Belfay is going to get the credit here for the goal. I don't know how that one found the back of the net. Just some funky hops in front, much like the first Danbury goal. And like you said, they cut this lead in half. Now it's 4-3. And all of a sudden it gets interested. Belfay just throws it. It must have hit off Ramekers in front. And nothing McAnanamall can do about that. Perfectly placed seeing eye shot.
7:09, time of the goal. Austin Belfay picks up his first goal as a hat trick. We were able to just deposit this one back out in the zone. This is delayed offside, and the goal scorer Belfay has to touch up at the blue line. It's an unassisted goal. at 7:09. Even strength goal for the Hat Tricks after the Black Bears power play comes up empty-handed. So a leg off will get it down low for Zajic. Zajic pressured by Stubbs. They go one-on-one and get into a little bit of a wrestling match, but they both stand up on their 2 feet. Up top for Connor Craig. Wanted to go wide, intercepted by Yates. Got time to read the play because Craig fumbled with it the first time on the passing attempt. That one comes out of the zone, and then a couple of Hat Tricks collide with each other. Robinson a little slow to get up, and so is CJ Stubbs. Looks like everybody's okay getting up on their own power. Yates is going to come up the ice with the puck. Yates will shave up ice as soon as he skates into the circle. Down low, sent across as Clark was trying to feed Stubbs on the far side. Never got there, and that'll take us to our first timeout of the third period. Danbury inches closer. Austin Belfay gets this one to a 1-goal deficit for the Hat Tricks. Black Bears lead 4-3. We're back with you right after this.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
11:42 left to go here. Third period brought to you by our friends at Mama Bear Brand. 5-on-5 is where we stand. Austin Belfay, the latest goal scorer at 7:09. First even strength goal of the night for Danbury, has made this a 1-goal affair.
So you could say the key for the Black Bears to get this one over the finish line is stay out of the box.
Shankar off the face-off win, keeps the play alive. Shankar gives it a whack, gets it down low to Clark. Excellent play here by the third line, winning some board battles. Shot slowed down on the way through by Craig. And then a big hit on Sirota, and he's slow to get up. And Shankar is going to drop the gloves with Trey Delore. Those two throwing haymakers with each other. A couple of rights and a couple of lefts. That is officially the first fight of the season for the Black Bears. Jacob Shankar shedding the mitts with Trey Delore standing up for his teammate. Now the Black Bears were already going to the power play. Trail referee had his arm up in the air, so we'll see if they give Shankar the extra or if they are content with giving each player 5 for fighting and then the initial call.
We'll have to see, but it was a hit from behind from Delore on Sirota that started all this, which was going to send the Black Bears to the power play. Shankar took exception for Zach Sirota, who you see right there. Good to see he's up and okay. Here it is. Numbers turn. Sirota gets plastered into the boards. Whistle blows dead, and Shankar took exception. Both guys shed the gloves, both willing participants, it would seem. And Shankar is definitely endearing himself to the Binghamton faithful.
Oh, so they do not call that a fight. I see 2 minutes up on the board.
Shankar may have got an instigator or an extra penalty or something. Because it looks like we're going 4-on-4.
Frank will tell us. So it will be 4-on-4. All of this comes at 8:37. So we'll have 2 minutes of 4-on-4. Trey DeLory, 5 for fighting, 2 for boarding. Far side, Stubbs comes back into the zone. He's got some space, her fire. Excellent back check by Ruiz to nullify that scoring chance. So Tim Kim will serve the extra 2 for Binghamton. So now Anderson throws it towards the mixer, looking for Ramekers. Defenseman Ramekers poking in down low. Stubbs comes away with the steal. Finds Ramekers. He looks through the 5-hole, and that was a seeing eye wrist shot. That had some steam behind it. Caught a deflection on the way through. Penn never saw it. Now look out, 2-on-1. Robinson with let go off and broken up by Gavin Yates. Low centerman on 4-on-4 play, getting back in the nick of time to disrupt that scoring opportunity. Now Yates will skate in, far side. He's looking for Stone, who was pinched in. Jansen gets spun around, and that'll allow Belfay to come back 2-on-2. Lenkoff left the puck behind. That one tipped wide. McAnanima was trying to locate it. Under 10 minutes left to go here in the third period. Kicked in down low by Movali. Stone and Jensen work a 2-man game trying to come away with it. Jansen from down on his knee. Beautiful cross-ice pass in stride for Weber. Weber will come across the line. He's got it on his forehand. The lefty fires. Blockered away by Penton. Jansen now. Saucers one into the net. Tipped just wide by Bondarenko. We are back to 5-on-5, folks. Nobody scores on that special teams segment. Bondarenko still searching for a hat trick. He got his first 2 goals as a Black Bear tonight. Her leave it across for Jansen. Pinching in is Weber on the near side wall. Excellent work to get it down low to Jansen. It was a blind backhander, hoping for the best with Thompson joining the play. Instead, stretch pass knocked down. Raleigh's onside. And now Ruiz will just slap it in down low as it came out temporarily. So Danbury will roll the change. Binghamton takes some precious seconds off the clock, and they start a breakout. Too far ahead of Thompson. That's a giveaway that the Black Bears are going to want to have back, as LaBelle now has control of the puck, bringing it up ice from his own blue line. Legoff can't hold the line. Down low on a lunge, and that draws an offside call. 8:24 left to go here, third period. It's a 1-goal game going down the stretch here in Binghamton on a Friday night. Back with you right after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on 2 wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
The local 325 energy meter, I think might be my new favorite promotion, with Austin Thompson starting it off. That is comedy.
It's got Austin Thompson, it's got CJ Stubbs, it's got Gavin Yates, and I think sometimes Tyson Kirkby even makes an appearance.
Belfay and Sirota have to be asked to stop the extracurriculars before the face-off. So they're going to reset it. Danbury will win the draw. Leg off tries to go out wide against Orazio. Broken up beautifully by Cervoni on the way through. Now Demaray, chip in charge for the third line. Clark's going to be the first man in, pressuring LaBelle. He's able to find a man quite easy, but Demaray able to temporarily knock the puck back. Leg off comes back, 1-on-2. Tries to locate the puck. It's in the legs of one of the Black Bears. Danbury finds it first. Belleface sends it around the wall to the far side. Cervoni didn't take the best angle at it. That'll allow Leg off the opportunity to go with the puck. His centering pass blocked by Clark. Sirota trying to box out and get the puck outside the blue line. They are able to. Unfortunately for them, this will be icing, and they're going to have to stay out there with 7:37 left to go in the frame.
Pinned down there in their own defensive zone there. You get a good look at the newest Black Bear, Austin D'Orzio. Strong debut for the neophyte. Couple shots on goal. Definitely unafraid to shoot that puck. Black Bear's going to need to win a draw here so they can run a change.
Face-off one back, and Danbury's Chris 2 will send it all the way across for Movali. Movali shot blocked by Demaray. Is that one going to hop into the Black Bears bench? No, Clark's going to pick it up. Everybody else going for a line change. Clark is going to do his job, make sure the puck gets deep enough for new recruits to come out onto the ice for Coach Sherwood. Clark centers up, goes all the way across. Ramaker steps into a slap shot, caught by Penton, and her hang on with 7:11 left to go here in the third.
Gives each team a chance to change. The Black Bears able to get some fresh bodies on the ice, but it looks like they're content with what they had. They roll the line change finish off there of Kim, Stubbs, and Yates. Ramekers and Anderson on the back end.
Puck still in the circle, waiting for a team to pull it out. Binghamton pushes it to the half wall. Ruiz is able to skate it away, though, using the net as a shield. And his partner, Chris 2, behind the net, though, turns it over. Kim, who was serving the extra 2-minute instigator penalty for Shane Carr, who's still in the box with Delory. They're not going to be back for quite a while. As Chris 2 now will just shoot this one all the way across. Danbury gets new defenders out on the ice. Stretch pass all the way up to the blue line. Stubbs trying to find Kim, just couldn't catch up to it in the nick of time. Shots on goal are 41-12, favoring the Black Bears. It is a one-goal game, though. Binghamton leads that category 4-3. Off the wall for Yates. He crosses over the line, 3-on-3. Dangles goes between his legs, dropping it back for Kim. Backhander, kicked away with the purpose by Penton. Back up top for Anderson. A wrist shot, knocked away again by Penton. Yates stick handles in a phone booth, centered up for Stubbs. Blocked on the doorstep by LaBelle. Yates collects the stick, he had dropped it, has it back in his hands. Anderson pinches in down low. Working for Kim. He's double teamed, and that one gets floated out into the neutral zone, touched with a high stick. So we'll have a draw coming up in the Black Bears' end.
This is what the Black Bears were able to do so well last year, was when the game got tightened down near the wire, they were able to pin teams in their own zone for long periods of time and really keep the puck away from their goaltender, giving no chance to get back into it. They're going to have to do it again here tonight. Keep Danbury away from Connor McAnanama.
Thompson won the initial draw off the faceoff. Danbury, though, able to slap this one in. Weber has to locate it. Goes towards the middle of the ice. Got to be careful. Belfay puts it down low in the corner. Harwell tries to center up. Throws it into the mixer, but it gets denied by Stone. Kicked away into the corner. Thompson gets it out. Eludes everybody. Goalie out of his net to play it. Back to the red line. Stone just shoot it right back in. Jansen touches up. 5:20 left to go here in the Mama Bear brand third period. Harwell escapes the zone, and Zajac trying to scissor it ahead to Raleigh. Easy wrist shot steered away by McAnanama as it comes around the wall to the far side. Chris 2 just throws one into the net. Zajac was left all alone, and McAnanama had to punch that one away from the hat-trick forward, who was camped out unmarked. Weber able to whack at that one tomahawk style. Get that one out of the zone. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the third period. Danbury looking for one. They got an opportunity. Robinson right down Broadway. Stripped of the puck by DeRazio the last second. Talk about starting your shift on time. Touch pass ahead to Bondarenko. From the dots. Goes for the blocker's side. Penton got a piece of it. Yates steers it in down low for Stubbs. Kim last man on for this line. He's going to have to start the back check. Robinson will go cross ice. Danbury's changing. DeRazio comes away with the puck, taking the opportunity. Stubbs fires just above the crossbar on his wrist shot. Back out to the red line. Ramaker's run into by Robinson. Binghamton touches up, 4-on-3. Kim didn't see the hit coming on his blind side. DeRazio's going to pinch in. Stubbs is down low with it. Stubbs finds Kim. Looking for Yates in the middle. Doesn't see him. He's going to carry up high. Going around the defenders, getting passed off from one man to another. That one tipped on target. He says it's in. Referee says it's not. And we stay at a 1-goal lead. Black Bears up 4-3. We're going to a TV timeout. Back with you right after this.
When you care about something,
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our host will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Welcome back in, everybody. I love the new cameras that Josh has. You get views like this here on the live stream. You can tell that puck's not in the net. Not worth a challenge. Definitely not worth risking it. The way that the Danbury power play has bitten the Black Bears tonight.
I was going to say that, the exact same thing there, Brooks. The way the Danbury power play is played, no way you would want to challenge that. Not close enough to risk that delay of game penalty.
Jansen carries into the middle. The righty had his hands free for a split second, but decided not to pull the trigger. Work a high cycle. Ramakers and Bondarenko from outside the net. A wrist shot from Scott, still searching for his first goal of the year. Turnaround bid, that one rings the iron. Jansen couldn't throw the wraparound bid on target. Sent back up top at the blue line. That one knuckles on the way through, tipped on by Jansen, and Penton will cover up.
It is no small thing to say Kyle Penton has been the best player in this game for the Danbury Hat-Tricks. He's the only reason they're still in this one right now. This game could easily be 6-3 or 7-3, but Kyle Penton has come up huge time and time again. He's got 42 saves already.
Danbury with 6 shots on goal this period. Black Bears 14. 3 minutes left to go here in the third period. Delory will just lob this one down the ice. Not going to have enough to make the line for icing. Stone starts the breakout through the middle. Here, push it on ahead to Clark. Clark out wide, got the first goal of the game, looking for his second. That one gets denied into the corner. Penton might have kicked it there. LaBelle looking for his partner. As Delory able to knock that one away. Stretch pass too far ahead of Belfay. Danbury did another bad line change, but Demare could not catch up to it in time. Excuse me, Demaray. Looking at the last name I said. Zach Dimmer in his home debut for the Black Bears. Weber shot through traffic. Knocked away by Penn. He picks his glove up. Going to keep the clock running. Takes a look at the bench, and then they are starting to scoot down for Danbury. This will be icing against the Black Bears. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Coach Burchin call a timeout. Also wouldn't be surprised if you pull the netminder at this point. 2:04, tired bodies on the ice. Third line out there for Binghamton. But it looks like Penn trying to signal to the bench. What's his cue?
This is where I would pull the goalie. You got to face off in the offensive zone. So Binghamton would have to win a draw or come 200 feet. And you got tired bodies pinned out there. So Coach Burchin should have pulled his goalie right here, in my opinion, unless he's waiting to see if he can win the draw.
And Danbury will call timeout. .204 left to go. Third period. Patrick's already doing better than what they did last week, and they only managed to score 1 goal, and tonight they scored 3. So offense starting to come alive. Now granted, they got some fortuitous bounces that definitely would not see coming, but you're taking them any way they get them. At the end of the year, that goal number is going to count the same.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that those would find their way to the back of the net if it happened again, but they found their way to the back of the net this time. So that's exactly what Danbury needed in their back. They're in this game because of those lucky bounces.
Extra attacker is out following the timeout. Remember, Black Bears not allowed to change.
However, that timeout did give them some time to rest.
Ruiz, their best face-off man, is going to line up on his power side to take the draw. However, it'll be Yates who got there first. Black Bears get pushed off the puck, though, as this makes its way back up to the line. Robinson holds the zone. 2 minutes left to go. LaBelle, Robinson play catch. In the middle, Robinson tries to get a tip. It's blocked on the way through. Yates cuts around, took a look at the empty net. Kim able to get it deep, get a tired body off the ice. This one shot right back in. Still a lot of the same guys out there for the Black Bears. I believe only one player got off. Weber tries to locate it, tries to stand his man up. This one chopped away. Leg off, trying to go all the way across. This one held in beautifully by Robinson, and then hits a teammate up high. Yates gets to a loose puck on the far side, 1-on-2 with the net empty. A backhander scores! Yates' first goal of the season seals this one, and the Black Bears score the burger goal once again here at home. Fans not going home hungry tonight.
Nope, Yates just able to get that puck on his stick and able just to get away, enough room there and hit a Danbury hat trick up high. Backhander LaBelle couldn't even get the stick in front to stop it. So Binghamton just needs to get through the next 77 seconds. And 3 more points will go up on the big board for them.
Time of the goal, 18 minutes and 43 seconds. Gavin Yates, first of the season. 5th goal of the night for the Black Bears. And it looks like for the time being, the average at home will be 5. Unassisted goal for Yates' first of the year. Spun around by Desario as this one hops into McAnanamo's crease. He's just gonna hold it. A reset with 58 seconds left to go.
Black Bears 1 shot away from 50 shots on goal, so quite another impressive performance. It doesn't seem like it's a new season, Brooks. It seems like we just kind of kept going from last year.
Black Bears, tough to beat at home. They only dropped 3 contests all year last season on home ice. One of those was in a shootout to the Danbury Hat Tricks. That went 8 rounds, and Josh LaBelle had the only goal out of 16 shooters.
That was crazy. That was a long one.
That was an early one in the season too.
Yeah, they lost those 2 games at home early against Watertown and Danbury.
Jane Carr over, one more for good measure. How about that? Scott Ramekers lights the lamp. make it 6 on the night. That average is going up. 40 seconds left to go. The Black Bears got a touchdown when they needed it.
Just a bad giveaway there from the hat-tricks in their own end. Once again, let's take a look here. You see this puck, it's a 50-50 battle, unable to win the draw, or at least win the tussle. Shankar gets it over. His third point of the night, I would believe, Brooks.
3 assists on the night for Jacob Shankar and a fight. Only missing a goal for the old Gordie Howe hat trick. And here just calmly float that one back out into the neutral zone. Black Bears have made their point here tonight. They're improved to 3-0-0 on the year. And they will go into the Danbury Ice Arena looking to sweep the weekend once again against the Danbury Hat Tricks. Final horn sounds, and the Black Bears win this one by a final score of 6-3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got the La Quinta Inn & Suites postgame show coming up right after these messages. Binghamton wins by a final count, 6-3 over the Danbury Hat Tricks here at home. We're right back after this.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Old Vestal Road in Vestal. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
Welcome back in, everybody. La Quinta Inn & Suites postgame show. Black Bears win this one by a final score of 6-3. We're going right into the Rocco J. Testani 3 stars of the night. Third star of the game from the Danbury Hat Tricks with 1 goal and 1 assist, Johnny Ruiz. 3 assists tonight, 1 fight, and 1 standing ovation. Jake Shankar gets the 2nd star in the contest, and first star of the night, Ivan Bondarenko. Welcome to Binghamton. This is the curtain call time for him to take a bow. Scored the 2nd and 3rd goal of the night for the Black Bears. First 2 goals as a member of the Binghamton club. So once again, your Rocco J. Testani 3 stars of the game. Bondarenko 1st star, Shankar 2nd, and Ruiz from the Hat Tricks in bronze with the 3rd star.
Poor Jacob Shankar, I don't think he knew exactly what to do that time with the t-shirt they gave him. He kind of just handed it off to a fan, but he'll get used to it if he puts up performances like that. A great job tonight by the rookie Jacob Shankar as he's able to contribute 3 assists and a fight when needed. And the Black Bears definitely look to the rookies for their presence, and Shankar just made a big one.
Thank you, Cole. Taking a look here. Oh, hey, look, we're back on camera. Well, La Quinta Inn & Suites postgame show. Perfect place to plan your next stay to the Southern Tier, located at 581 Harry L. Drive in nearby Johnson City, New York. Time to plan your next overnight trip to see the Black Bears play at home. That'll be next Saturday on October 25th as they take on the Watertown Wolves. Cole, final look at the stats here tonight. Binghamton does finish 1 for 6 on the power play, and the Danbury power play did finish 2 for 3. Definitely some room to improve still on special teams, but only 3 games in so far. Let's start there.
Yeah, and you mentioned just because the power play went in favor of Danbury doesn't mean that they were good power play goals. They were greasy goals. They were bumped pucks. McAnanima didn't have much of a chance on those. One hit off his backside. But the Binghamton power play is going to need to get going, and Coach Sherwood was very excited when we talked about that first unit. Once he gets them going, they're going to be off to the races.
Taking a look at the final count of shots on goal, Binghamton had a whopping 50. Danbury only with 13. Now, 3 of those 13 did find the back of the net, so sometimes it's all about the quality versus the quantity. But tonight, quantity won as Binghamton outshoots their opponent by more than triple of what the hat-tricks were able to put on goal. So tonight, for my partner Cole Parenti, Josh Williams downstairs in the video team, and their entire wonderful crew, making sure that we got up on the air tonight from our issues with last week. EJ Worth on social media, Bobby Gross, Kelsey Lane up in the front office, Trevor Potenziano directing tonight's show in-house. My name is Brooks Hill from the Binghamton Black Bears. We are signing off. I will talk to you tomorrow night from the Danbury Ice Arena at 7 p.m. We'll go live around 6:50 for the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. And also, we will have the next home game next Friday, post-game skate, and costume contest. Don't forget those 2 things. Wolves are back in town next Saturday for the first Saturday home game of the season. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you again next time.